see we just got up. It's already fresh groomed. In fact, the groomer might be out right now. My shaper's on. Oh, another great day on the trails. Smoother than a baby's bum. Absolutely awesome.
Sled Addicts is brought to you by Team Vincent Motorsports, Bergstrom Carbines, Ledger Performance, Westway Motel, Studboy Studs, and Radio World. Alright guys, welcome to our last day here up in Rouyn, and the boys want to go for breakfast, so we go to a spot in Arnfield. Just getting out of here. It's about probably 7:45. I'm gonna hop on the trail here and make our way down for breakfast. Had an awesome late night last night. We went to Moulin Noir Steakhouse, which was amazing. I think everybody had a good time. Here are all the boys ready to go, waiting on me. These boys are fired up this morning, ready to ride. Last day, should be great. Alright, a couple last minute things here. Ready to roll.
Not even that cold again this morning, so it should be nice for a ride today. I think it's somewhere around minus 15 right now, and that's going to warm right up, which will be good. And this is a great spot to stay too at the Comfort Inn here. I've never stayed here before. We normally stay at the Quality Inn, but they had a huge hockey tournament in town this weekend, so everything was pretty full. Always love riding up here in Rouyn. Honestly, it's probably one of our favorite areas to ride. Trails are perfect all the time. They do a great job grooming, and when you get in and around Rouyn, it's actually quite hilly. So you get a nice mix of, some good tight twisties, lots of hills, super fun. Everything's really accessible too once you get into any parts of Rouyn. You got gas everywhere. There's a bunch of different hotels to stay at, so it's great. That's Kevin Blacktop in front of me with, he's got the wildest sled out of the bunch, that's for sure. That thing is nutty. I had a chance to rip on them all yesterday. They put me as kind of the test pilot. We got a section where they wanted me to use a draggy and test them down the road. And my Lynx actually did really well as far as all the sleds that are tuned around stage 1. It was the fastest. And of course, Ledger and Kevin Blacktop's, big turbo sleds were the fastest. So that was pretty neat. But pretty impressed, pretty happy with mine. Ledger's really got it set up nicely now. We're just waiting on, I had to get 2 new injectors coming, so once we get those, we'll install the bigger injectors again, because right now I'm running stock injectors with the tune, and we're gonna bump it up just a little bit more. So we're gonna make our way, basically heading west towards towns called Arnfield. And there's a great breakfast spot there that these guys have always liked to go to. Because the hotels usually just have kind of like a smaller breakfast. So most of the guys want to get a nice breakfast, and we probably won't even have a lunch stop today. We'll just make our way back down to the trucks in Temiscaming there at the Temrose. Should be a mint day. I think another kind of couple 100K, just over a couple 100K to do this this run. And you can see we just got up. It's already fresh groomed. In fact, the groomer might be out right now because I see it looks like one side's groomed. But overall, a really great trip so far, and like I said, it's my first Quebec trip for the season. This is definitely one of my favorite areas to ride. If you followed us and watched the channel, you know that we love the Abitibi region up here. It's a nice close drive too from home, which makes it easy. So even if we ride a couple 100K back to the trucks, it's You know, it's only 3 hours, just probably around 3 hours, maybe a little over 3 hours, just to get back to Ledger's place in New Lowell. So pretty sweet. Got another trip planned, or it's coming together. It's not fully planned yet, but my brother-in-law wants to ride a little bit too. So I think he's got next Friday booked off. So we're probably going to do, 3-4 days somewhere. It's looking like it might be Cochrane, not 100% yet. But we're going to try to get that together when I get back to the city. And it's pretty much how I've been doing it, is, try to come home for 3-4 days, work, take care of the business with Jesse, maybe edit some videos and get them scheduled up and kind of pre-ready to go, and then go away on the next trip. That's kind of how the winters have, it's kind of how it went last year anyway, for sure. This year will be no different, should be the same. Oh, there we go. There's the groomer. I knew he was out. Sweet. So Jesse was actually in town this weekend as well, from New York, and he was up helping out Paul from the Snow Voyagers Club get trails open and together, and they got a lot of snow in Barrie, so they're just trying to reestablish the network, and I believe they got some good trail open now, and they're probably going to be opening more. They were called them last night when I got back from dinner, and they were in the groomer punching open the trail on Forbes Road there in Midhurst, and so they punched that all open without the drag, and then they went back to hook up the drag and then go back out and groom it all. So that's what it takes. That's how hard these guys work when it comes to grooming and operations and getting everything together to get trails opened up. So they work hard throughout all the hours of the night. My shaper's on. Feel it? Hear it? That's super funny. Don't worry, boys. I promise it's not a vibrator. Well, we got about 216K back down into the trucks there in Temiscaming, and it's a pretty easy, it's like a straight shot down 83, but if you guys are up in this area, it's called Arnfield. I think I said Arnstein at first, but it's actually Arnfield, so you can leave Rouyn and basically head west out this way, and a great little breakfast spot there. You can fill gas if you need to. There we go, sun's coming up now, beautiful morning. And it should be a beautiful day for a ride. It'd be nice once the sun comes out, it'll warm up a little bit, loosen up the trail a little bit. It was like concrete coming out of Rouyn this morning. And the snow dust was just hanging there. That's when you know it's really cold, when it just sits there like a cloud. Well, my poor wife, man, does she put up with me. I felt terrible. The morning that I left for this trip, I got up early, was supposed to head to Ledger's nice and early to meet the guys and get all loaded up, and it ended up snowing like probably a foot of snow at our house. So I got up early, I fired up the snowboard, got the driveway all plowed, and put her truck in the garage just to clean it all up and thaw it out. And then, while I was away, she pinged me yesterday. She's like, it snowed again. And I got another 7 or 10 centimeters down. And I had to call the plow guy to come and help her out just to get the driveway done. So my poor wife, man, I tell you guys, she puts up with a lot, that's for sure. I'm away a lot. I definitely spend a lot of time on the trail and, in the winter, and then the summertime I'm spending so much time on the boat too. But she really is a gem. Beautiful woman who really just lets me kind of do what I want to do, and we have a great relationship. I think it's a secret to a great relationship, is just having a bit of independence too. Now, she did say, and you guys probably know, like I've talked about her a bit, but she's not much of a sledder. Although I have taken her out. Jesse's dad was a great instructor years ago when I had the Mach Z. We put it on learn mode, and we took her around Jesse's cottage property just to teach her how to ride it. And I took her out once or twice, and she really did enjoy it. And she told me she wants to go. So looks like all the trails are opening up around home. So I might try to get her on a sled this week and get her out for a little run, which would be nice. I think that's the one thing, I'll be honest, guys, for all you guys, especially like Chris, I talk to him all the time about it. If you can ride with your wife, that's a really, really nice way to spend a weekend and enjoy the outdoors together. And, I do wish I had some of that, because for me, it's always with the boys and stuff, but I'm jealous of you guys out there that, spend time with your wives on the trail. I think it's a great way to enjoy winter and keep a relationship healthy. There's nothing better. Well, just a little gas stop here in Relais, and we're going to continue along here. Ernie was impatient. So he just took off. Where is he? Gone. Uncle Ernesto. This is actually a really nice spot here, just next to the river. Been through here lots of times. Guys were saying like the 83 was actually just groomed, but I think there's been so much traffic through it. It was actually quite a bit bumpy. It wasn't perfect. So we got about 60 some odd K till we're going to turn off at the 303. Then we're going to hit 63 and then make our way back down the rail bed. So most of the running, like when you get to this this particular area, is a lot of field running for sure. You got some bush, but it's a lot of fields down closer to the west side. The guys are saying it actually is about minus 22 this morning, so it's actually really cold. A lot colder than what I thought it was going to be today. Should get a nice shot of the fellas here just coming down the hydro line. Beautiful spot. And here comes Kevin. Oh, another great day on the trails. Beautiful morning. Super crispy. Full from breakfast. And we're definitely going to be skipping lunch, I think, today. It'll just be a snack for the afternoon. Down to about 150K to go. We'll get back down to Temiscaming. And this is a nice section in here. Very hilly, very twisty. But I can definitely tell there's been lots of traffic through here. And the snow is definitely harder today, too. I find the links and the handling has just been a lot better today. We've been working on just dialing in the front shocks a little bit tighter, just to get it not to roll as much in corners. And Chris's good buddy Jeff from Shockit is an expert, so he's just been helping us get it dialed in. Saw a good group of boys at the hotel last night. They rolled in at around 5. They're fellas from Aurora. I don't know if you guys are watching this video. It's great meeting you guys. Two brothers that are big into sledding, and they're kind of late 20s or early 30s and live down in the city, and they love to book a couple trips a season and go with the guys. So they were headed to Val-d'Or today. And they follow us and watch our content and stuff on the channel and social media, so that was cool. I just had a beer with them last night. Well, we're just on the rail line now, and I noticed a lot of grooming happening down here too. You can see it's absolutely perfectly flat. So all the guys are actually ahead of me now. I don't think there was other people on it yet. Absolutely mint conditions. Really, really good running down the rail bed. Probably about another, I don't know, I want to say my GPS says about 105k to go before we're back down in Temiscaming. I think we'll have probably one stop in between where the guys will want to rest for a bit, have a smoke, have a pee or whatever, and then continue along our way. But absolutely epic running down this down the rail bed. Now I know for a lot of people it's not that fun. You're pretty much just bombing straight down the whole time, but when it's nice and smooth, it's a good rip. Just a beautiful winter wonderland here. You can see just a little bit of snow overnight. Trees are still nice and white, and I love it. Sun was starting to poke through a little bit. Don't think we're going to get any blue skies here for our last day, but definitely smooth sailing for the way back. You can see the wind's really blowing. It's pushing all the snow dust that way. These guys are rocking and rolling down this rail bed. Smoother than a baby's bum. Absolutely awesome. It's so funny. Chris just pulled up ahead here, and I'm sure he gave it a shot because when I'm following him, you can smell the race fuel. Oh my god, that thing is nuts. Another good example, that guy should have been pulled straight to the right, especially after he's seen two guys go ahead. Again, comes up every year, same thing, just always make sure you're aware of everybody around you and what's going on. Always stay tight to the right and let people pass if you're going slower. And typically when I'm recording, I'll hang back a bit because I can see Gary's snow dust in front of me, just so you guys can see and get good footage. But it's so nicely here.
A what? Where is he? He's gone? Gone. What's the hurry, man? Who wants to get home so fast? Woo! That was awesome. Nice little pit stop here. We always stop at this warm-up shack, this option clubhouse. Oh yeah, a bunch of times.
And we have liftoff. Well, everyone, we're on the last leg of this trip, and it has been a beauty. It's great to be back riding Quebec, one of our favorite places to go up in the Temiscaming and Abitibi region here on the west side of Quebec. We spend a lot of time up here in the wintertime. It's probably one of our favorite areas. And, up around Rouyn and Lassar, I'm hoping to get back up here so I can go to some of those other spots too. I really like to do the run up from Cemetery to LaBelle. It's probably one of my favorite runs. So hopefully come back up here soon enough. But we got just kind of a short jog back down to the trucks here. And that's going to wrap up this one. So, I don't know, probably around 800K for this 3 days with the guys. Had an absolutely awesome time. I love these guys, and it's great that they let me ride with them because, last year I didn't really have too many folks to ride with. So it was good to hook up with them and spend some time with them on these trips, and I'm sure I'll be riding with them a little bit more this year for sure. Anyways, as always, appreciate you guys riding along with us. Welcome to the season. I hope you guys are out getting some miles on the sleds. And lots more content and trips and all kinds of stuff planned for this year. It's going to be a doozy. So make sure you stay tuned and stay plugged into our socials. And as always, ride safe, ride sober. Please be careful out there. and we'll see you on the next ride. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!